Hello everyone, this is Zeppelin Barnix of the JCWB, and I'm going to show you some really cool text effects that are really easy to do, but they look amazing. Alright, so let's get started. First, what you want to do is obviously create a new canvas. Wait for this to load up. On any of my videos, if you don't understand something, please just send me a message or comment. It takes me a little while to make each one of these videos. Sometimes it doesn't go right, and so I have to remake it until it turns out how I like it. Alright, so what I do first off, I want to get a cool background. I'll just do a really simple one so we can get down to the text effects. You want to make a really cool gradient. I like really light, bright colors, just because they really show up well, and when you do my special effect gradient, it's glowing edges, then it looks great with light colors. Okay, so you can really do any kind of gradient. I really like the angle gradient. Sorry, my bad. I really like it because it gives a great overview of everything, and then you can really make it look cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an intrude, 50 pixels size, then I'm going to do the depth, change it to 55. Alright, and after that, there's this really great effect. After you do the intrude, you can do glowing edges, mess around with it a little bit, so you get it how you want it, but it looks really cool. Kind of looks, if you do this twice, it kind of builds up and looks kind of matrixy, I guess you could say. Okay, after that's done, it's a really simple effect. Really cool, really professional looking if you do it right. Then you're gonna, make your text whatever you want it to be. You can change your font, obviously. I love Impact. It's a great font. Really shows up with anything. Okay, the main portion of the text effects is just going to your blending options. That's really how you do all of it. The first thing I ever do is bevel and emboss. It makes it look 3D and really cool. I like changing the depth to 1000% somewhere in that area because it really makes it look sharp. It's not rounded, it's sharp. Next, what I'll do is do a gradient overlay, and I like to use kind of the same colors that I used in the normal gradient right before I intruded it. Intruding is just when the blocks popped out. Simple effect there. Then what you do is you change the gradient of the gradient overlay of the text effect on the blending options however you want it. I'm gonna go with pink because it's my favorite color. Some of you might say that's gay, but I really don't care. Alright, so I really like to use a really complex gradients because it makes it look really cool. I'm going to go 30% and then 70% on this, and then I'm going to do one right in the middle at 50%. The 50% one is going to be really bright blue. If I don't have one in the middle of that, that will be red. Red is a great color to use in any aspect of Photoshop, except for when you're doing some aspects of it, such as weight loss. Okay, that's a really cool gradient, as you can see right here. Then we'll just press OK. Then you can do an outer glow, which looks pretty awesome. You can mess around with it a little bit. You can change the spread size, like having a larger spread, and then the size kind of up a little bit. You can make it a little less. You can change the jitter. I don't like changing the jitter too much. I really like how it normally is. You can add a drop shadow and an inner shadow, which both look awesome. You can also add a stroke. After you add the outer glow, you can do a stroke. Strokes are awesome. It really makes the text look blocky, and it looks great. You can change the color however you want. I'm staying with black. I think black just with the stroke looks really great. You can add satin, darkening, textures. Textures, you might be into textures. I really don't like textures, but sometimes people like them. Contour is pretty awesome. It kind of makes that bevel effect kind of pop out just a tad bit more. And then you can press OK. One of the things that I really like to do with all my text is using the spot healing brush tool after you rasterize it. It kind of adds lines in there wherever the text can be. It looks awesome sometimes. It depends on kind of where you're applying it to. I'm just going to drag it around and show you guys what it can look like and what it can do to your picture. That looks pretty good. And you see these little beveled lines curving around. That's all I did. Yeah, so I really hope that this helped, guys. Check out some of my other videos. And yeah, comment, subscribe. Definitely like this video. Really appreciate it. Sayonara.